before the same name became a curse, before crack tore through Los Angeles like a wildfire. There was Franklin, a young, ambitious kid from South Central with smarts, visions, and no idea what his dreams would cost him. This is Snowfall, a story about power, pain, family, and the American dream turned nightmare. Let's break down the rise and fall of Franklin Saint and the legacy of Snowfall.
Always smoking dope. Fucking if they getting over, got a month of coke because the kid the coldest. Ain't changed, I stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid getting older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. Can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Brother get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't focused yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket, not promotion. Try to switch it, sweet, give me rolling. But if we get the op, we gotta throw.
Any last words, just in case?
Don't miss. You got three things in life when you're born. What your mama tells you, what the streets teach you, and what the future holds, which no one knows. That's the one you got control over.
Frankie! Franklin Saint, king of all the white boys.
I'm here to buy.
I don't sell coke to kids.
What do you sell?
Now it all starts in 1983. Franklin is just a 19-year-old selling weed and working a low-level job. But he's observant, and when he meets Avi, a gun runner with connections to cocaine, Franklin sees opportunity. By the end of season 1, Franklin is knee-deep in the drug trade. He's got a small empire forming, but this is just about money. It's about control, freedom, and power. Meanwhile, we meet Teddy McDonald, a CIA agent trying to fund a war in Nicaragua with drug money, and Gustavo El Oso Zapata, a Mexican wrestler pulled into the cartel world. Now their stories all intertwined, but at the center is Franklin's world growing.
Ladies, I would like y'all to meet Franklin Saint, aka our savior, aka the big black apostle. What's going on, baby? Come on.
Franklin's fine, all right?
I've been growing a business. I want to be careful about who know the recipe.
There ain't enough smokers in LA for all this shit.
All y'all gotta do is cook it up and break it down. I'll figure out how to move it.
I got 50 keys of Colombian white. I got no one to buy it.
So we need to find a drug dealer.
Now y'all, by season 2, Franklin's organization is growing fast. He's making real money, but he's also making enemies and bad decisions. He brings in people he trusts, like Louis and Jerome, his uncle and aunt, Leon, his best friend, and his mother, Sissy, who gets pulled in too. But she just wants her son safe.
Something's happening in my neighborhood. Something's changing in a big way. It's called rock.
Cops is on us. More street business means more problems we don't need. Only deal with high-level customers. They buy the coke, they cook the rock they sell, all we gotta do is deliver and collect. Problem is, and that's the way it is. I don't know what to do with my money.
The best kind of problems.
Now, by season 3, shows the cost of power. Now, Franklin's product is flooding the streets. The violence picks up. He kills a cop to cover his tracks. Leon is struggling with a drug addiction. The community is crumbling. Franklin's not just a dealer anymore. Now he's a kingpin but he's also losing his soul. So by the end of season 3, Franklin is shot and everything pauses. The rise comes with consequences.
Either you join the system and let it destroy you, or fight it. We expanded. It's time we grew past LA.
Public enemy #1.
More product coming over the border means more competition.
Let's roll. I like them off the board. They're bad for business. I'm gonna kill everyone to get in my way.
There's things I can help you with and things I can't. Stopping a gang war falls in the latter.
If we go to war, we ain't gonna survive it.
You might know where we live, but we ain't running from nobody.
Yeah, yo, come on. Here we go again.
Give me some reason to believe that we can make it out intact.
Now in season 4, Franklin recovers and comes back harder. He's colder now, more ruthless. This season is all about consolidation. Now he gets drawn into war with Manboy and Scully, 2 rival dealers. That surrounds him. Jerome and Louis start pulling away, and the friction inside the family starts to grow. But Franklin's real war is internal. He's becoming someone his younger self wouldn't even recognize. More business, less empathy. He chooses power again and again.
First time I met you, I said to myself, this young man has the war inside.
Franklin, we're glad you got your own dreams, but they're not ours.
Swear to me, you will do everything you have to do to protect our baby.
I promise. This right here is what it's all about. Family.
In my absence, you decided that you should make yourself a middleman inside of your own organization.
LAPD, they've gotten worse. The crackdown on my people's been brutal.
Police come at us, we gonna come right back at them.
Find somebody to serve up.
I ain't no snitch. This empire, it's gonna crumble. I'm trying to help you, Franklin.
And help keep the peace.
Turn that shit up.
Yeah, we live in this too.
Now, in season 5, we're in the early 90s. The world around Franklin is shifting. Teddy, his CIA Connect, cuts him off. His money is frozen. His enemies are multiplying. He tries to go legit with a real estate, but the streets won't let him go. Now, y'all, this season is about loss. Louis breaks away and starts her own operation. Jerome is caught in the middle. Franklin spirals. Now he's angry, paranoid, and dangerous. The pressure makes him violent and desperate.
Franklin, what do you want?
I want to marry V. Have this baby. I want the life I was so close to having I could taste it. Till they ripped it away.
You were supposed to be out. Out.
I built an empire. Starting back at 0. That ain't gonna happen. We know exactly who we dealing with.
If you don't give back what you stole, it's gonna get real bad for you.
Swallow your pride and make peace with your family. Because this isn't good for anyone.
Told you the gloves had to come off.
To bring this entire operation crashing down.
What exactly do you need?
Proof. The CIA has been selling cocaine in the United States.
Even after all of this, you want to think America still cares about you. It ever occur to you this is exactly what they want? For us to wipe each other out?
changes the course of the rest of our lives.
A man with a dream with plans to make green.
This is about survival.
Do it. End this shit right now.
In season 6, this is where it all comes crashing down. Now Jerome is killed, Louis is out for revenge, and Franklin's empire collapses. The money is gone, his connections are gone, his friends are gone, even his mother Sissy turns against him, killing Teddy before Franklin could get his money that Teddy stole from him earlier in the season. Now, with that, Franklin becomes a shell. He becomes an alcoholic, he becomes homeless, and he becomes a broken man. By the final episode, he's wandering the streets he once ruled. Not dead, not in jail, just forgotten. And in that, the writers gave us one of the most tragic and real endings in TV history. Now, Snowfall wasn't just a drug story, it was a story about systems. How the CIA fueled the crack epidemic, how power corrupts, and how family can be both your strength and destruction. Franklin Saint wasn't born a villain. He was built by his environment, by ambition, by the hunger to escape poverty, and in the end, he lost everything. Not just money, but peace. And that's what makes Snowfall so special. It didn't glorify the game. It showed us what it cost. Rest in peace to Jerome. Respect to Sissy, as well as free Sissy. And for Franklin, maybe peace was never in the cards for him. Y'all let me know your thoughts on Snowfall. What was Franklin's biggest mistake? What moments hit the hardest? And if you want full breakdowns for each season or deep dives on Louis, Leon, Teddy, or Sissy, anybody in the Snowfall universe, hit that subscribe, like down in the comments, and let me know what you want to see regarding Snowfall. And remember, we just getting started, y'all. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and let them know that Cool 100 is reviewing Snowfall, the rise and fall of Franklin Saint. And like I say, leave down in the comments if you want a full, complete breakdown of all 6 seasons, including all characters, main and side, and all the trials and tribulations Franklin Saint went through. And if you even want, I can do the POVs of Franklin, Lou, Chris, Sissy, Jerome, Leon. I'll give you deep dives into anybody's eyes you want to see. Like down in the comments and let me know what you want to see. But until next time, it should be your man Yellow Woe, Cool 100 for Urban Edge Insights. Appreciate you joining me for the Snowfall review, the rise and fall of Franklin Saint, and I'll see y'all on my next video. Cool 100, and I'm out this thing.
Got a bunch of coke because the kid the coldest. Ain't changed, I stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid get older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't focused yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket out promotion. Shout out Switch and Sweet and keep me rolling. But if we get the op, we gotta smoke. Ryan around with Drake, like we OVO. I got some rats and I want some. Still got them pass in the wood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga, man.